What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to talk about 4 wide receiver press releases you guys can do to beat man coverage. Let's get started. All right, guys, so the first release we're going to talk about is a speed release, okay? So now what is a speed release? I get this question a lot. It's when we're lined up here, and let's say we got to take an outside release, right? And we just want to get into this thing fast. So this situation would be, and I talk about, again, a receiver having high football IQ and being able to read a defense. We come up, we see that maybe it's a cover 0 situation, cover 1. We look at the box, we see they're stacking the box. A lot of defenders in the box. Our quarterback's going to be getting pressure, so we can't waste a whole bunch of time at the line of scrimmage. We got to get up into this route, and really anytime you can't waste time at the release of this route. So a speed release is where we're just lined up here, we take our left foot, we just give a jab inside, and then we go. Okay, now when we take this jab to the inside, it's very important that when we take this jab, I want to give my shoulders to the inside to get this DB to think that I'm just trying to run inside and just get up into my route, take an inside release right now. Okay, that's the entire goal of a speed release. So we got to be very sudden with my feet here. And you see a guy like Julian Edelman, that's a good guy to watch, a lot of film on him. When he makes this speed release to the inside, he almost gives his entire eyes to the inside to get this DB to open up the gate or get him to shuffle to the outside. So then we can just put our foot in the ground and we push up the inside portion of my foot and explode up and take this outside release. Or we could work at the opposite side, okay? So it could just be a wide step, okay? So we're here, we got to take an inside release. We just give a wide step with the right leg, get this DB to move off platform, and then we push off that inside arch and take this inside release. Same concept, guys. The entire goal is to get this DB to move off this platform when we take a speed release. So again, we could be here with our front leg, jab to the inside, then burst out, or we could be with our back leg, take a wide step to the outside, then come back inside. And again, on all these releases we're talking about, guys, we've got to have great hand technique. You got to come off the line with the plan for your hands. Releases is all about reacting with your hand technique. All right, guys, so the second release we're going to talk about is a double move, okay? Now, when I want to use this double move off the line of scrimmage, some people call it an in-out release or an out-back-in release, where we're taking 2 steps with our feet. It's like when we're playing basketball and we work a crossover, okay? So it's going to be the same idea as that, and the whole idea is to get this DB to move off platform. Now, again, when would I use this? When I would use this double move is a situation when the DB is not giving me a lot of space to work, okay? He's not in this catch technique where he's about a yard or 2 off. He's right up in my grill, and I know he's probably going to jam me and try to get hands on me. So what do I have to do? I can't waste all this time here making 15 moves. In any situation, we can't do that, but especially in that kind of situation, we got to give him something quick to get off the line of scrimmage. Now, the last release we talked about was a speed release, where we're here and we just give a jab to the inside, then we come upfield. Now, this can build off of that. Let's say we've been working a speed release maybe 3 times on this DB. We want to come back with a double move because it's all a mind game, especially off the line of scrimmage, right? So we could be here off the line of scrimmage. So this double move is where we're going to go. Let's say we want to take an inside release. We're lined up on the right side. I want to go left, right, and now I'm taking that inside release. Now, the main thing is when I go left, right, when I take this left, right move, I don't want to reach and bring this up. I see a lot of guys do that, then they open up their toes and then they reach back and they're super tall and they have these real wide hips and they can't explode out. Bring their pad level up, they're gonna get jammed off the line, they're gonna get pressed off the line. So what we gotta do is we gotta bring my whole body with my feet. Now you see how I'm reaching, but it stays underneath me. My toes are forward, I'm turning my shoulders because the DB's looking at my torso. He's not looking at my feet, so I don't need to reach with my feet. I just gotta be real sudden with my feet. I want my feet to be 1-2. And then when I come out, it's just a 1-2, and then I'm taking off to the inside. But it's very important that I'm working my shoulders. I got a plan for my hands, so when he does decide to punch, I can be violent with my hands. We gotta always be able to react with my hands, guys. We can't just come off the line of scrimmage and he's gonna punch us, and our instinct is to lean back. We gotta have a plan with our hands, especially when we're working a double move. So let's say we want to take an outside release. I want to go out, in, then I want to come back outside. So that's the second release you can do, building off of a speed release. So we take that speed release a couple times, come back with a double move. Really important that we work our shoulder movement, our body movement, giving our eyes in the direction we want this DB to move, then take that opposite side on this release. All right, guys, so this next release I want to talk about is called a hesitation hop release, okay? Now, it's a hesitation move off the line of scrimmage. Now, everybody loves to do this, but what's the situation that we work this? So the situation we would work this is, let's say the camera right here is you guys. You're playing receiver. The DB is about 1 to 2 yards off, or maybe even a yard off, but you got some room to work. Or if you're a slot receiver, or in a situation where you're a slot or an outside receiver, even when you're off the ball, this is a situation to work that release because you got some room to work, okay? Now, what this hesitation hop release is going to look like. I only like working it with this front leg. Some guys can work it with the back leg as well, and we're going to get into that later. But when we take this hesitation hop, it's a hesitation jab, okay? So what this hesitation hop jab release is going to be working is when we take that hesitation, that's to get a read on this DB, because you never really know. He could be off the line of scrimmage and he could be a yard off. You take that hesitation hop, he's acting like he's gonna bail, and then he comes up with 2 hands to press you. Then when we take that hesitation, we get a read on it, we can put our foot in the ground, have a plan for my hands, be able to react to a strong punch, and then get upfield. It's all about being able to react, because what if we just take that hesitation hop and he comes straight at us and we don't have a plan for it? What if he bails out of there and I don't have a plan for it, right? So that hesitation hop is to get a read on this DB. So we're coming off the line of scrimmage, we go hesitation hop here, jab to the inside. Now when I make that jab, it's the same idea as a speed release or maybe even a double move. We don't want to reach super far and I don't want to open up my toes, because when I open up my toes here, I can't shoot back outside. I'm super wide, I don't have any drive from my hips. I want to be hesitation, jab, and I want to bring my head and my shoulders, bring my torso, because that hesitation will hopefully get him on his heels or maybe get him a little bit flat-footed, right? If he's in this catch technique, then that jab to the inside will hopefully get him to open up that gate or at least slide him off that platform so we can burst up and take the outside release. That's a hesitation hop release, and that's the situation when we can use this thing. All right, guys, so the next release I'm going to talk about is called the diamond release, okay? Now, the diamond release, I only like this release in a situation where we got to run a slant, okay? Now, this is a question I get asked. How do I run a slant when the DB's inside leverage? Because you can't just obviously just run right into him, right? So we want to attack this diamond release. Now, what a diamond release is, the reason why they call it a diamond release, you guys have all seen a diamond where it's at this like 45-degree angle, then it comes right back to the top. Same idea. So we're going to be here. Let's say DB is lined up to the inside shade of me, right? I want to attack his outside at this 45-degree angle hard for 3 steps. So I want to be here. I want to go 1. Now, when I go 1, my eyes are outside and my shoulders are committed, because if he doesn't, he's not going to turn his hips and run with you if we don't commit our eyes. A lot of guys will go like this. They stay square and they try to go like this. That's not going to get anybody. That's not going to get him to turn his hips. All he's going to do is just shuffle with you, pop you, and you're done. You're not going to get any separation. So you got to sell this thing with your body and with your eyes. That's how you're going to get separation. So we come off the line of scrimmage. We got to be able to go here. 1, okay? Now, hopefully, that's going to get him to turn his gait and run with us, right? 2, same deal. My eyes are here. My shoulders are committed. Now, when I take this 3rd step, I want to be violent, like I'm just running the 3-step slant, and I want to take my left hand, if I'm on the right side, and swat him by on the back of his shoulder. So he's going to be running with me like this. I want to swat him by on his right shoulder and rip underneath and come back underneath for this slant, okay? That's a diamond release. And then same thing if we were on the left side. We would come out here, 1, 2, 3, and I'd swat the back of his shoulder. Violent hands, having a plan for your hands. Don't swat and come over because we're exposing my rib cage. I want to swat, come underneath, rip right through, and run this slant, okay? That's a diamond release. You want to take 3 hard steps on this 45-degree angle. The goal is to get this DB to turn open and run with us, swat him by, and then come back underneath. Got to be violent with my hands. When I swat, I can't pick my chest up. I got to be very quick, explosive pad level position, swat him by, come back underneath. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you're a wide receiver and you want to improve your football IQ, if you want to get better at being able to recognize defense so you can structure your route to beat specific defenses and know how to beat man, how to beat zone coverage, guys, please check out that link in the description, guys. Get you signed up on my membership plan on my website, only $10 a month. I really hope to get you guys signed up, and I'll see you guys next time.